Muy buenas Spartans, sean bienvenidos de regreso a un gameplay más por aquí por el canal, por aquí Avenger Spartan, a punto de que veamos algunas cosillas que no alcanzamos a ver en el último directito de Until Dawn. Así que spoiler alert, si es que no han visto el directo último de Until Dawn, esto no les conviene verlo. Simplemente quise grabar esta sección para que ahora sí tuviéramos un final como Dios manda, ver ahora sí completo, sin las babosadas que estuvieron saliendo en la última parte del directo y que pudiéramos disfrutar de otro tipo de final. Creo que les va a gustar bastante y justo al final de todas estas escenas que simplemente están recortadas a las partes que obviamente no nos tocaron vivir, pues también dejé algunas entrevistitas de estas que salen promocionadas en el juego y espero que les guste conocer también un poquito de la historia. Sin más, los dejo que disfruten y ahora sí, creo que vamos a sentirnos completos viendo todo esto. Los dejo con el gameplay.
Mike, ¿es eso lo que creo que es?
Mierda, parece una tumba.
Dios. Mike, es de Beth. Es su reloj.
¿Qué? Déjame ver.
Mira, aquí había una cruz.
Así que aquí la enterraron.
Pero, ¿quién lo hizo?
Vamos andando. ¡Oh, mierda! Parece la letra de Hannah.
Lo siento, Beth. No tengo elección. Solo así puedo seguir sobreviviendo. Si alguien encuentra esto, lo siento. No tenía otra opción.
¿Qué significa? Por Dios.
Por Dios, tiene sentido. Creo que Hannah desenterró a Beth. Fue Hannah.
No, eso es ridículo.
Michael, tiene que ser así. Es la única explicación lógica. Beth murió en la caída.
¿Y eso qué? ¿Qué quiere decir?
Así que Hannah debió enterrarla.
Maldita sea. Maldita sea.
Hannah estuvo aquí abajo.
No creo nada de esto.
Estaba muriendo de hambre. Debió estar desesperada.
¡Mierda!
Tenemos que encontrar a Josh. Ahora.
¡No! ¡No eres real! ¡No lo eres! ¡Hannah! ¡Oh! 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 ¡No! ¡No! Muevas. No muevas ni una pestaña. No sé muy bien cómo describirlo.
Dijiste que al principio creías que los acosaban. ¿Alguien más en el grupo pensaba lo mismo?
Sí, claro.
¿Es posible que ellos lo mataran?
¿Qué? No, que va. No lo entiende. No lo entiende.
Si él los atacó...
Me salvó la vida. Y yo lo vi morir.
Oí a Jessica. No sé cómo llegó hasta allí ni por qué, pero sé que era ella. Me la puso en la cara, aquí, delante de mi nariz. Casi me dispara. Estuvo a punto de dispararme el muy desgraciado. Sales con un tipo durante toda la vida. Crees que lo conoces y mira, en serio, este se lleva el premio.
Estaba fuera de sus cabales. Quiso lastimarnos. Y yo creía que había atacado a Jess.
Creí que éramos unidos. Después de la desaparición de sus hermanas, vino a hablar conmigo. Dijo que era la única que lo comprendía. Yo creí que teníamos una conexión.
Si necesitas hablar con alguien,
Estoy bien.
a veces, tras una experiencia traumática,
Dije que estoy bien.
Lo apuñalé y luego intenté escapar, pero no lo sabía, lo juro.
¿No sabías? ¿A quién apuñalaste?
Apuñalé a Loco, solo que no sabía que era Josh, pero resultó que él era el psicópata. ¿Cómo íbamos a saber que Josh tenía una sierra y una pistola y... ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Y entonces ya encontraron a Matt?
No, aún no.
Tampoco se esfuercen demasiado.
No pareces muy preocupada.
El cabrón me dejó morir. Decía que era mi novio y luego prácticamente me asesinó. ¿Usted se preocuparía?
No llegué a tiempo. Me faltó muy poco. Si hubiera ido un poquito más rápido, la habría salvado. Pude haberla salvado. Todo es mi culpa. Jess murió por mi culpa.
Tiene que escucharme. No me importa si me cree o no. No importa porque lo hará. Tiene que bajar a las minas.
¿Qué hay en las minas, Sam?
Vi lo que hay ahí y pagaría por olvidarlo. Hay algo aquí abajo.
Detectamos a un sobreviviente. Un sobreviviente, repito. ¿Es eso?
¡Mierda!
¡Atrás! ¡No, no! ¡Atrás!
I am Hayden Panettiere, and we are here at the studio recording Until Dawn.
My name is Rami Malek, and I play Josh.
My name is Megan Martin.
My name is Brett Dalton.
My name is Antonella Lentini, and I played Hannah and Beth.
My name is Jordan Fisher, and I play the character Matthew, Matt for short.
I'm Nicole Bloom, and I play Emily in the game.
My name is Noah Fleiss.
I am Galadriel Steinman, and I play Ashley.
So, Until Dawn is the story of 8 teenagers who revisit this cabin in the woods about a year later after a really traumatic experience where I've lost 2 of my sisters, so coming to kind of get some closure in that respect.
One of the things that Larry does really well is make these multi-layered characters, and I think for just the story in general, it follows the quintessential horror film plot lines, but the characters are so unique in themselves, and I think that's very cool.
Oh, yeah, this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. Sam and I have a few things in common, such as being huge lovers of animals, and she's a huge animal lover. She's vegan. She is a pacifist. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna go as far as saying that I'm a pacifist, but she's spunky and cool. I know that she, I think, is made fun of a little bit by the rest of them who think that her morals and her beliefs in that area are a little ridiculous and they don't agree with them, but she doesn't care. It doesn't stop her from being herself, and that's something that I hope I have in common with her.
You know, he definitely can be depressed at some times and a bit of a loner, but he takes some solace in one of his sister's friends, Sam, played by Hayden Panettiere, and invites everybody back to the same house the next year to kind of find some closure.
Jessica she has a whole lot of personality. She is definitely the sort of mean girl character that, you know, at school she knows she's pretty, she knows that boys like her, and she's gonna use it to her advantage.
He's got a big heart, and you can tell that that's very evident, especially how he treats his girlfriend, Emily, and you know, he's kind of a meathead, but in the best way possible.
She really knows what she wants, and she manages to get that from whomever it is, whether it be Matt or Mike. You know, she's really driven, and I can definitely relate to that.
My character is Chris, and he is what society might consider the nerd of the group, and he kind of embraces it.
Ashley she's a little more serious than some of the other girls. She's definitely very intelligent and thoughtful. She kind of looks at the whole big picture of things. She's not quite as geeky as Chris, but they connect in a lot of ways.
Mike is like big guy on campus. He's the class president who has some charm and has a brain, and I don't know, people seem to like Mike. He gets away with a lot though. He can be kind of jerky. The fact that he really just kind of wants everyone to be happy, and he's a people pleaser, and I can definitely attest to being, you know, that guy. I'm always the friend that wants everybody to be happy and wants everybody to be taken care of, and that's definitely Matt.
But also, like, this character is just so fun. I rarely get to play the bitch, and so it was really fun to do that.
The spirit of things, seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being. You always get like this.
I just think this is just the coolest thing to be a part of, and I just think it's going to take the world by storm. I really do. I think this genre is the wave of the future, and I think that once people see the potential behind it, of getting to interact with the drama that you're witnessing unfold in such a realistic way, that this is how entertainment's going to be.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Graham.
Hi, my name is Graham Resnick. I'm a filmmaker, writer, director, sound designer, and I started working with Larry Fessenden about 10, 15 years ago through my friend Ty West, who I grew up with, and have done a lot of sound design with on his films. And he was producing Ty's films at the time, and Ty introduced me to Larry. Larry produced my first feature, and we've written together on several projects.
My name is Larry Fessenden. I'm a filmmaker. I run Glass Eye Picks, which is an independent production company out of New York. We make indie movies, a lot of scary movies as well. And I got a call to audition to write this video game. And I called my pal Graham Resnick because Graham's a gamer. And while I thought I could offer something to the idea of writing this multi-branching story, I knew that I would want Graham's expertise as a lover of gameplay, since I guess games were started. So
and just as a lover.
And as a lover, yes. Which is why there's so many sex jokes in the game.
There was one Italian website that did say the Larry
that's
Fessenden and
right.
Graham Resnick, the two lovers behind Until Dawn.
Come here. Maybe I know how to handle you too.
I am definitely ready to be handled.
So I wanted Graham by my side. Yeah, and we got the gig, and it's been an amazing ride.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, she's taking her shirt off. What? Oh my god. Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah. This all got out of hand, but...
So in the game, the basic setup is that a year prior to the game's start, all these kids had gone up to a ski lodge that was owned by the parents of one of the kids, or a couple of the kids, and some of the teenagers played a prank on some of the other teenagers, and a terrible tragedy occurred when a few of them, two sisters, ran out into a blizzard, and were never seen from again. So now, a year later, this is kind of torn apart, this group of friends. They've gone through some trials and tribulations in the past year. The brother of the two girls has had a lot of psychological issues, and to kind of help him cope and help them all get over it, they all returned to the lodge a year later, back up on the mountain. And the idea is to get over it, but
the healing does not begin.
yeah, and these kids are all trying to find themselves. They've been through a trauma, but in general, they're just teenagers trying to figure out who they are. So they're all kind of falling into the patterns, the stereotypes, the characters they see on TV and in the movies.
I think we were very interested in taking genre tropes and kind of making them sort of refresh them.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
We're familiar with how slasher movies work. You know, most people have seen some horror movies, and we have established notions and preconceptions about the roles of the players in horror movies and how they talk and how they get killed and how they have sex. And to bring you into the game that way and then subvert a lot of those expectations was kind of our goal.
They're haunted by some incident that happened in their past, which I think you pretty much figure out that that's going to have a role in their interaction. Yeah, so I think what was fun was we take some sort of stock characters and we try to give them some shape, but at least at the beginning they're recognizable in the way of groups of friends. There's, you know, the jock and the bitchy girl and the rivalries between everyone. And
oh my gosh, and really fun characters too. Like we just had so much fun living in the minds of these characters through writing the script.
What do you think?
Jesus!
You know, it was fun. I think we were looking to get that kind of banter that you see both in movies, but also that you absolutely have with friends, and sort of those inside jokes. And of course, as writers and as friends ourselves, we sort of developed little tracks, and we try to give the characters that kind of vibe.